Hi everyone, welcome to NHG's Make It or Break It. This is a really exciting game show that allows you to take a look at some of the really important health issues. Joining us today are 3 teams and they are going to battle it out in the name of health. So let's get to know them.
In the red team, we have Aisha and Faisal. Jenny and Devi make the green team. And Eric and Jason complete the blue team.
Well, how much do you know about osteoporosis? Let's have Will to tell us. And over to you, Will.
Osteoporosis is a condition where bones become porous and weak, and thus prone to breaking. Over 1 in 3 women and 1 in 5 men over the age of 50 have suffered a fracture caused by osteoporosis. These numbers will only climb with Singapore's aging population. Your knowledge of osteoporosis will be tested over 3 rounds, where the winning team gets to go back with $5,000 worth of cash prizes and a year's supply of high-calcium, low-fat milk. Back to you, Jim.
And so, let's get on to round 1, the blast-off.
Each team member has to decide between mental blast and physical blast. Mental blast stays on the ground. Physical blast will get you off it.
Hey, so teams, have you decided who to be blasted off?
This is the G-Max reverse bungee, one of the most thrilling rides in Singapore. One person from each team has to be strapped to the bungee, while the other has to answer as many multiple choice questions as possible on our health spot check, osteoporosis. Each correct answer carries 1 point. Teams only have 2 minutes before their other halves get ejected 18 stories into the air at 200 kilometers per hour. The losing team for this round will be eliminated.
So let's set the timer and let's begin. What does osteoporosis mean? A. Decaying bones. B. Porous bones. C. Old bones. And the answer is B. When does osteoporosis occur? A. When bone formation is greater than bone loss. B. When bone formation is equal to bone loss. C. When bone formation is slower than bone loss. And the answer is C. At what age will the bone formation start becoming slower than bone loss? A. 30. B. 40. C. 50. And the answer is A. What contributes to osteoporosis? A. Smoking. B. Not drinking alcohol. C. Drinking too much milk. And the answer is A. How do you prevent osteoporosis? A. Eating foods low in vitamin D and calcium. B. Doing weight-bearing exercises. C. Staying optimistic. And the answer is B. Which bones in the body are at the greatest risks of breaking from osteoporosis? A. Hip, wrist, spine. B. Knee, elbow, spine. C. Ankle, wrist, spine. And the answer is A. What is the best test to check for osteoporosis? A. Joint and bone flexibility test. B. Blood calcium concentration test. C. Bone mineral density test. And the answer is C. Which nutrient helps prevent osteoporosis? A. Calcium. B. Fiber. C. Beta-carotene. And the answer is A. Which vitamin helps prevent osteoporosis? A. Vitamin A. B. Vitamin C. C. Vitamin D. And the answer is C. What is the function of vitamin D? A. It stimulates bone growth. B. It helps the body absorb calcium. C. It prevents bone loss. And the answer is B. Time is up. But we are not going to blast them off yet. Let's take a look at their results.
Round 1, the blue team's in the lead with 8 points, followed by the red and green teams with 6 points each.
Since there's a tie between Devi as well as Aisha, we are just going to determine which team is going to move on to the next round. This is going to be a 1-minute competition and your time starts now! Only old women get osteoporosis. And the answer is false. 80% of people who have osteoporosis are women. And the answer is true. Treatment of osteoporosis consists primarily of diet rich in calcium and vitamin D, weight-bearing exercise, and medications to stop bone loss. And the answer is true. Dairy products are the only source of calcium in our diet. And the answer is false. If you have osteoporosis, you can do nothing about it. And the answer is false. You can rely on diet alone to get all the calcium your body needs. And the answer is true. Men do not get osteoporosis. And the answer is false. More than 99% of the body's calcium is contained in bones and teeth. The answer is true. Osteoporosis and osteoarthritis are the same. The answer is false. Osteoporosis is a skeletal disorder marked by loss of bone strength and an increase in likelihood of fractures. The answer is true. Okay, time is up and it's a blast off!
For the tiebreaker round, the red team scored 6 points and the green team scored 5 points. The red team gets to join the blue team in our next round.
Which means we have to say goodbye to Jenny and Devi. Thank you so much for taking part in our game show. And congratulations to our 4 remaining contestants. After the break, it is a cook-off between the 4 contestants.
Don't go away. Make it or break it. We'll be right back.
Welcome back to the exciting game show, Make It or Break It. But before we begin, let's take a look at what happened earlier on in round 1.
In round 1, the green team Jenny and Devi failed to earn enough points and had to say their goodbyes. The 2 teams who are still in the competition are the ones in red, Aisha and Faisal, and the blue, Eric and Jason.
And now let's review the rules for round 2. Cook up a stock.
Round 2 is a cook-off between the 2 teams. Each pair will have to select key ingredients that are good sources of calcium that can help prevent osteoporosis. Each team will have to prepare 2 healthy and tasty dishes using the selected ingredients. Our celebrity judge will then decide which team wins.
And now we want to introduce to you our celebrity judge, Chef Michael! Woo! Hi, Chef. Well, Chef Michael owns 15 famous restaurants across Asia, and he is very famous as well for his healthy and tasty fusion cuisines.
Why, thank you, Jim. Just can't wait to see what these amateurs can come up with for us today.
Well, I'm very excited as well. And of course, teams, you can now pick your own ingredients and you have 30 minutes to prepare them. And your time starts now! Okay, so we want to interview you for a while, so tell us what you're preparing.
We are going Asian today. Our first dish is stir-fried tofu, broccoli, and asparagus.
Tofu is healthy and light. It's a good alternative for people who are lactose intolerant.
It's very clever. Tofu is a good source of calcium.
Amazing, so what about your second dish?
Sesame and honey tofu with brown rice noodles.
Oh, that's really healthy.
But you'll be tasty as well because we added 5 spice powder to make the taste fantastic.
Yeah, I'll be looking forward to it.
Well, that's really amazing. We're going to come back to you in a very short while. And now to the red team. So red team, tell us, what is your first dish?
Okay, today we are going to do a simple and delicious dish. Our first main dish is going to be sardine sandwich.
Wow, sardine sandwich. What about your second dish?
Okay, we are making maple almond pancakes. Milk is the key ingredient to making pancakes, and it is also the first thing you think about when it comes to calcium.
Wow. Just gonna come back to you in a short while. Alright, time is up! And right now we just want to take a look at Eric and Jason's cooking. Chef Michael, what do you think?
I like the combination of the tofu, the asparagus, and the broccoli. They all have a very good source of calcium. But, pity, they're all overcooked. However, the noodles are splendid. The little bits of crust here must have fallen apart when you were cooking the tofu. They give this added crunch to the taste. I like it.
So now let's taste Faisal's and Aisha's cooking.
Ah, they retain the bones from the sardine. That's very good.
Sardine bones are good for calcium.
I like the texture of the pancakes with the almonds in them.
Yeah, our pancakes are loaded with crunchy almonds.
It's a wholesome goodness of calcium in almonds.
And alright, Chef, now it's time for you to give your verdict.
And the winner is...
And we have a clear winner, Aisha and Faisal. A big round of applause for them as well. Congratulations.
Round 2, the red team scored 8 points, while the blue team scored 5 points.
And as for the blue team, because you did not win this round, you have to finish these bowls of high calcium and low fat milk using the straws given. And of course, the time that you take to finish them will be the total penalty time for your next round.
How much time penalty will the blue team incur? Will this be an easy victory for the red team? Continue with us on Make It or Break It.
exciting game show that will keep you glued to the edge of your seats, learning about osteoporosis. Well, teams, are we ready to make it or break it? Yes! Awesome. Before we begin, we are just going to have a very quick recap of what happened in round 2. Cook up a storm.
The remaining 2 teams competed to produce dishes using calcium-rich ingredients. The red team, Aisha and Faisal, won the cook-off. While blue team, Jason and Eric took a 30-second time penalty for losing the round.
Well, this final round will focus on fall prevention. The number 1 cause of fracture for people is falling. Therefore, preventing fall is key to avoid serious injuries for sufferers of osteoporosis.
These are the hazard areas that have to be identified. Both teams will go through the house and note as many hazards they can find, and in their allocated time. Each hazard identified carries 1 point.
So teams, are you ready for the final round? On your mark, get set, go!
The floor is wet. That's hazard, right? We should always clean up to prevent falling.
Yes, 1 point for the blue team.
And all this clutter on the floor. That's also another hazard.
2 points for the blue team. Red team, you better catch up.
Hey, there's no light. Hey, no lying lights are a hazard, right? Even worse when climbing the stairs. Yes.
It's 1 point to you, Aisha.
Oh, it's so wet in here. Did you have a rubber mat or a non-slip mat? So it's hazard.
Yes.
2 points, and it's a tie for both teams.
Oh no, you got 1 point.
Aiyo! Look at all this wire. It's so obvious. It's a fall hazard. Hey, we are leading
Yes,
again.
3 points.
Ah, I know. The stool is wobbly. Very dangerous.
Whoa, 4 points.
Ah, I know. Everything is placed on top. It's too high. You should put it either your shoulder or waist level, so it's easier to reach.
That's right, 5 points.
Go, faster, go.
No. Wait. How come there's a shoe rack inside the house? Are these household slippers?
The soles are worn out.
Yeah.
These slippers are slippery. It's hazard.
Well done, 3 points for the red team.
Coming, they're coming.
Go, faster, they're in front of us already. They're leaving. Quick, faster. This is it. No scrap.
6 points.
Hey.
And your time is up.
Wait. There's something wrong.
What's wrong?
No handrails. Stairs must always have handrails for security.
4 points.
There's nothing else. Okay, hurry up.
And your time is up. Alright, red team, come on back and join us here.
Round 3. The red team scored 4 points and the blue team scored 6 points.
Welcome back to our game show, and now we shall review the results for the final round.
And the final scores. Red team earned a total of 18 points, and the blue team earned a total of 19 points. Wow, what a close fight.
And the winner is the blue team! Alright, and now we just want to present to you the $5,000 check as well as 1 year supply of high calcium and low fat milk. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, so that's it from us. We hope that you have more information about osteoporosis. See ya. Thank you.